Buccaneers. This will be the last stream of the day, guys. We're gonna stream this Twitch tomorrow, and then YouTube the day after that. And then Friday YouTube again, and Saturday Twitch. We'll do Twitch tomorrow for a second stream.
Tonight, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports.
Thank you, one viewer.
And the Chicago Bears taking on Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
That's okay.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. The scene a moment ago is tunnel ready for football. Football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They were winners last.
I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week because they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense. Teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, it's been they're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Throwing on first down is Brady. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
That's okay.
The numbers for Evans a week ago: 8 catches, 130 in the yardage department, and a touchdown, 2.
And how about the first month that he's had? Leads and becoming a bona fide #1 guy for his team.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. Brady's throw there complete. On the first down completion. The Brady-Gronk connection, certainly something to watch here with the Bucs in 2020. Tom Brady's 541 touchdown passes coming into 2020. Gronk's 78 were the most of any receiver. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves him at 3rd and 1. 3rd down. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. So first possession, 4th and short. Field goal's no gimme from here. What do you think about going for it?
I'm not just thinking about it. I'm signaling go for it. Let's get this, all right? Yeah, look, you're right. You know, the field goal's there, but it's not a chip shot.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Pass interference. Defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after.
Sorry, guys.
And that one gives the Bucs. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs.
Ryan Suckup set to kick off.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Tariq Cohen on the return.
Mitchell Trubisky taking the field to lead Chicago. Trubisky, the Ohio native, went to North Carolina, then drafted by these Bears as the #2 pick in 2017.
We've seen a lot of ups and downs in the young career of Mitchell Trubisky. 3 years with the Chicago Bears, and he's a young quarterback still learning on the job. But what numbers do you trust with him? 8-7, 15 starts last year, but he was 11-3 the year before. The Bears offense, though, in 2019, just 25th in passing and 29th overall. They're looking for Mitchell Trubisky to elevate his game and bring the Bears along with him.
And now he's going to use his legs. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
This is the receiver turned running back, Cordero Patterson. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down and 4, Trubisky. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on 3rd down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on 3rd downs all year long. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
1st down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Buccaneers 7, Bears 0.
That's right, guys.
On 1st down, Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
1st and goal.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. We talk about being on schedule. I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. This is caught. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
There's another example that playing football isn't strictly being physical. You got to think as well. Nice job reading his keys by the linebacker and going out in the open space when they dumped it to the back. He was able to make the play and stop him short of the goal line.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal after just a short pickup. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
This Fournette, and he'll take it into the end. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
That's right, guys.
Leonard Fournette with touchdown number 7 on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure to just hold in there. Survive the early storm a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
14.
Extra point put through by Suckup, and it's now 14-0.
That's right,
Now
guys.
it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Here's Cohen now to return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 31-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're in a very early. They're down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Trubisky lost the football, and the Buccaneers have it.
Vita Vea. Tom
The
Brady.
defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Sometimes you do.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A handoff to Fournette. Fournette, a 1st down, still going. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. So simple math here in the 1st half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And he knocks it through. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
That's right, guys.
Here's Cohen now to return. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Tariq Cohen on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10. at their own 37-yard line.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything.
That's right, guys.
2nd and 5 now. Trubisky, man open. That's Chester Rogers. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That catch good for only a couple. Up the line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
At the Bucs 7-yard line.
Again, it's Trubisky. That's complete right around the 8. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Jimmy Graham, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears cut into that lead. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Leonard Fournette making his way back out there. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield, creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes.
All right, guys, thanks very much. We'll get back with you shortly. But first, let's take a look at what's coming up this weekend around the NFL. Good games galore in that Sunday lineup. We'll highlight the one going on in Atlanta. A big one for the Falcons as they'll take on the visiting Carolina Panthers. Good games in the late afternoon as well. One being out in Santa Clara, where it'll be the 49ers taking on the Miami Dolphins. And one final game to highlight. We wrap things up on Monday Night Football, and they've got a good one this week between the LA Chargers and the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Set to kick off.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. A dangerous return man showing it here.
Tariq Cohen on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. 1st and 10. It's Trubisky. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. Not much there, only a yard.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard.
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Airing this one out for Evans. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Roughing the passer defense.
They stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. He'll let one go deep for Howard, and this one is incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
We're glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play call.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. The sack there by Roquan Smith. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure it out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Bruce Arians takes a shot there, but his guys come up empty. And the Bears will get the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Sorry.
O.J. Howard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Buccaneers.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Suckup for the extra point. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Here's Cohen now to return. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line. So that
I'm streaming elite. Alright, I'm opening up the party for him. Hold on. I'm gonna invite him. Hold on. Guys, I'm inviting someone into the party that
they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And he'll get up near the
That's
45.
right.
They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, it's Patterson. Levante David, the Bucs' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop.
David. A gain of 5 brings up second and
come on,
5
defense, let's
at
go.
their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield.
Come on, defense, let's go.
Almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been.
Oh my God, okay, he's in.
First, and it's third down now.
And 5.
Okay. What'd you say?
From the gun, it's
I'm.
Trubisky. And he
What'd you say? What'd you say? Yeah, don't. Yeah, but I'm finishing up a stream, so just we'll talk after my stream, all right? Maybe something.
Jimmy Graham. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30.
What did you say? Yeah, I pretty much.
Well, I haven't met an NFL player yet that doesn't use criticism as an edge, and Jimmy Graham has heard that a number of people think he's near the end of his career. And he didn't put up the numbers he should have put up in Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers. I think he's going to put a huge chip on his shoulder. Nice catch there, and he wants to show flashes of that form that he exhibited early in his career with New Orleans and Seattle.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it winds us down to the end of the third quarter.
All right, guys, one more quarter. This game will be done. This stream will be done. My second stream of the day.
Quarter number 4. To throw on 2nd and 6.
Intercepted, honk.
And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me?
Oh, come
Seriously,
on.
yeah, you're smarter than me.
Really?
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
Okay, let's run the ball.
Evans once again the intended receiver, and it's third and short. They'll try and run for it.
Man.
When you lose losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Nice catch.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down.
Mike Evans has been so good downfield. I think that sometimes we end up taking him for granted. When you look back at what he's done each year in the league, he's been a 1,000-yard receiver each.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
That's right.
Touchdown, Ronald Jones. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
That's right.
Extra point try now for Suckup. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's Ronald Jones that polishes it off with a touchdown run.
So
now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Here's Cohen now to return. And they're going to
eat this, Chicago Bears.
The 30.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Oh, please.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. Man open right side. It's Rodgers. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
The Bears on 3rd
Let's
down.
go, defense.
Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Watch the screen, guys.
Out of the gun, Trubisky.
Another interception.
And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Man.
He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close, and he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going.
And he'll take it into the end zone.
Another touchdown.
Ronald Jones with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
That's right.
Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Why would you?
What we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though
would you take
like
the foot off the gas?
pull people back and maybe, you know, not try and score a few
Freaking
more times,
winning this
they
bad.
don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Here's Cohen now to return. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Thank you very much to viewers.
At their own 38-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there in this passing game. It just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Makes it third.
The Bears on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8.
Sorry, guys. Third and 8.
Now, here's Trubisky. And that will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now, 4th down.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And
Sorry.
they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. And this offense trotting back onto the field. Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. And he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times.
And you got to figure from the defensive perspective, how has he gotten there twice? What are we going to do to keep him out for a 3rd time? How do we tighten things down? Because he and his offensive mates, they are really in sync right now.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the
Just
2
minutes
minutes.
remaining here in the 4th quarter.
That's right.
A one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 35.
Brady.
And all the way down to the 29. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Now, what a game for this offense and the 43-year-old QB Tom Brady. And, hey, if they get points here, they can finally surpass his age on the scoreboard. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Sorry.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. He's got Evans. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Complete to Mike Evans.
Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we
Sorry.
taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game.
Yeah.
But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to...
What did you say? Because I'm finishing up this game, right? Yeah, this is almost the end of it.
Continues. It's another
12
touchdown.
seconds.
And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a
Well, I just did like one game.
Full confidence going, but it's not just their own
I'm spreading it out over a season, basically.
Because they see them coming,
Make it a whole series on YouTube.
Suck up for the extra point.
Just like the NBA, I'm making a series on YouTube and Twitch.
Now this one was
The NBA season.
as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive in total.
Keep people watching.
And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay.
And we'll talk about it a little bit after I'm done.
Now it's Ryan
After I'm done, this game's over, we'll talk about it.
Here's Cohen now to return.
Alright guys, 5-0.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys,
That's right, guys.
Points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
Hit those full bell icons if you want to see more of this Tampa Bay season with Tom Brady, guys.
Allows him to play with a totally different style and a different
Comments down below, guys.
So for the Bucks, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0.
That's
and
right,
they'll get a few
guys.
extra days to savor this one before they take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Chicago, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
Okay, guys, this is your boy Shark Gump live here on YouTube with another Madden episode of a season of 2021. Peace out, guys. Stay healthy, and I'll see you guys all later. Peace out, and I'll see you guys on the next one. And keep it real and be safe. Hold on, I gotta shut this.